All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good news is we're moving into a house in 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. It's really early right now. It's only about actually it's about 5 a.m. That's pretty early. Everybody's still asleep except Asa. Asa goes to work when I get up. I have to wake Elle up in about 20 minutes so she can get ready for school. She catches the bus. And the baby, it's a gamble. I don't know when she's gonna wake up. So speaking of new house, we ordered a new dining set from Wayfair, and you probably can't see that, but it's out for delivery today. So I try to talk low just so I don't wake the baby up, but she's probably gonna wake up anyways. She hears everything. I take a sip of my coffee and she wakes up. Now we have this apartment until April 11th. But we don't have to stay here. We can move into the house as early as March 15th, which is what we plan to do. I don't know if you've ever moved before, but moving sucks. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of time too. You don't realize how much stuff you have until you're actually packing it up and putting it in boxes and then moving it from one place to another. It's a hassle. I start working for a couple of hours until 7:30 comes around. You see, I get Elsie up twice. I wake her up at 5:30. So that way she can be prepared for my next wake up at 7:30. The bus gets here at 8 o'clock and then she goes to school for the day. It's time to wake Elsie up. Okay, Elsie is awake. I try to rush because I don't like being away from the baby monitor for too long. I do not like taking my eyes off this baby. Okay, back to work. Okay, baby is still asleep, which is nice. Damn, that's bright. Hold on. Is that better? So baby's still asleep. What I'm gonna start doing is transitioning over to the counter over there. Once she's awake, I'm usually at the counter working because it's just easier for me to what was that? It's just easier for me to grab her, pick her up and hold her and take care of her if she needs something because she's a baby. She needs everything. So we go over there, my desk is back there. And now we're gonna move over here. Look who decided to wake up. I bring the baby over to the playpen and I start strapping her into her seat. It's crazy, she understands this routine so well. She doesn't give me any fuss, no trouble. She goes in, I strap her in. And while I'm doing this, I have the milk preparing. It's getting warm right now. That way I can just go grab it and bring it over here for her. I like to have the milk ready. That way she's not waiting too long. If she waits too long for her milk, she gets a little fussy. And we don't want a fussy baby. I don't want a fussy baby. Do you want some num-nums? Num-nums? Here you go. There you go. All right. Okay. I love you. It gets real dark in here, so I have to use this stupid light. I don't like it because it's really yellow. At this time I start eating breakfast. I usually make cereal for myself. Cereal is the easiest and fastest thing for me to make, and honestly I love cereal. I got no issues with that. I have one ear that's just consistently dedicated to where is she at, what's she doing. If it gets quiet, then I get worried. I think you can hear her playing right now. She's playing with her little piano. I won't get too much into the work I actually do. Honestly, it's boring. It's not sexy. It's not cool, but it pays well. I'm a freight broker. That's what I am. That's what I do. I hate that question. Whether it was for a work conference or just casual networking, I hated that question. What do you do? What do you do? Because as soon as you tell somebody what you do, they almost have this idea and image of who you are. And me personally, I'm not anything compared to what my work is or asks me to be. I try not to ask people what do they do or what their occupation is. I'll let them tell me if they want to tell me. I just genuinely admire talking to people and getting to know them for who they are. And I really don't like this light. I look yellow, right? Do I look yellow? I've been really lagging on doing my vlogs. I really am genuinely trying to do more videos for YouTube because I've done so many videos from the last 7 or 8 years, however long I've had my account, and every now and then I'll go back and I'll rewatch them, and I don't do it for the views. It's just cool seeing where I was at that time in my life, and
to see where I'm at now. And right now, my big focus is the baby, obviously, because, well, she's a baby. But I've been lagging on making videos. I think the last one I posted was maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Honestly, I just got busy and I got totally distracted. For one, Dead Space came out. I don't know if you're familiar with video games, but Dead Space remake came out and it's fucking amazing. It was so fun. I played it twice. I beat the game twice because it's so fun. And then second, we went to California to visit some family and it was a fun trip. I love going because when you move away from your family, it really makes you appreciate the times when you're with them. I lived away from my family just a few miles down the road for so long, but I would never go out of the way to see them, call them, text them. Months would go by and I'll think, oh yeah, maybe I should go visit my mom or dad. That's why I don't do too much vlogging when I'm out with family and friends I haven't seen in a while, because I'm really trying to be in the moment. I really am. And the last thing I want to do is pull up the camera and think to myself, how can I turn this into content? All right, it's about 10 o'clock. That means that the dogs are gonna be begging for their walk right now, but they're not. I don't think they realize what time it is. Hey, Callie. Hey. Hey, girl. All right, with that being said, I'm gonna start getting the dogs ready for their walk. I'm carrying 2 dogs and I'm carrying the baby on my chest, so it would be impossible for me to video this walk. All I can do is tell you that it's not as fun as it sounds. It's hard, but it's gotta be done. Sunny's engaged. We're ready for our walk. Are you guys ready? They're ready. I'll try to set up my phone out there and get some video. After the walk, I catch up with emails, tasks, anything work related, and I love playing with the baby at this time. I love it. She seems to be a little more happier after getting some sunshine and fresh air too. I think the fresh air helps out a lot. What I'll do is I'll start by playing peekaboo. I don't understand what it is, but she loves peekaboo. It's crazy how the easiest things can just enlighten a child so much, but she loves this. I do this with her throughout the day. And then after, I'll hop into the playpen, and she's made a mess by now, just by playing throughout the morning. And I clean everything up for her, just so that way she can make it a disaster again. It's about 11:45. I try to feed the baby around this time every day. She eats more solid foods now, so it varies what I give her. She likes bread, she likes the regular baby food, she likes water, and I'll give her a cookie sometimes. These little Marias, they're good. I'll show you. Here she comes. You hungry? Yeah? Okay, let me feed you, girl. She's down there smiling. Look at her. Uh-oh. Your high chair. That's dirty. She likes these munchies right here. They're kind of like Cheetos.
Take a seat. Yes, what she said. See, I'm helping.
Hello there.
Hello. Now what can we do for you today, Bert?
Just
Now while the baby eats, I make a turkey sandwich. I'm a simple guy. Mayo, mustard, cheese, it's perfect. She'll probably start crying in about 5 minutes, which means I need to hurry up and eat. She doesn't cry because she's uncomfortable or anything. She's just crying to get my attention. Like, hey, either put more food on my tray or put me down so I can play with the dogs. Or I don't know, maybe she just wants to be in my arms. That too, that's possible. Working from home has seriously made our life a lot easier than it could be. If I had a normal job where I went into an office, which I actually used to, but thanks to COVID, we clearly don't have to go into the office anymore. I was able to move, relocate, and basically do everything I can from home. I'm pretty good with my time, and I'm pretty good with balancing everything with the baby being here. It spares us having to pay for a babysitter, and also I love the fact that I'm with the baby almost 100% of the day, which means everything that she watches, maybe not everything she eats because Aza primarily creates the menu for the baby, but everything that she does and has access to, I'm there for her to make sure it's okay for her. And I like that because I think I have an idea of what's good for her and what she shouldn't be looking at. Too much TV is bad. I try not to give her any phone time. We reserve that if we're at like a restaurant. She can play a game with Azalea. She'll touch the screen and an animal will make a noise or something. All right, well now I'm gonna eat my lunch, which is this delicious looking turkey sandwich. So sad. She's like lost in that spoon. But now that she's just about to be done eating, I start closing all the blinds because it's almost nap time. I've got a bottle of milk for her warming up right now, and that usually does it. All right, mission accomplished. She's asleep. Man. Hi. Who is that? How was your nap, honey? How was your nap, honey? Come on, let's get you. Okay. Oh man, it feels good to be outside. Aza is here. She's got the baby in her hands. Now I get to go out and have a good workout at the gym. I prefer going to an actual gym because I don't know what it is. It's just something about working out around other people. It gets me motivated. It makes me want to work out harder. I don't know what it is. It's just contagious seeing other people exercising. All right, workout was good. Oh my God. Killed it with some cardio, shoulders, and some chest. It's already 5:30 p.m. My days fly by. All right, let's go.